Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
This might put you on the spot.
Okay.
With your job, so you deal with a lot of content creators.
Yes.
Is it now at this day and age where everyone wants instant fame, where everyone wants to be the next big thing immediately? They don't even want to wait for it. They want it now. Is it difficult to find quality content?
Yeah. I would say a lot of our content creators, one of the things that we always try to impart with them is that fame really won't come overnight.
Yes.
I heard a story about I don't know, Lloyd Cadena.
Yes.
Lloyd Cadena is one of the top vloggers here in the country.
Yes.
I believe someone told me that I asked, where did this guy come from? Because I've never seen him before. He said, a YouTuber yan, tapos sumikat yung mga videos because puro kalokohan, he's funny, and he appeals to the masa. According to someone who knew him from before, followed his channel from before, parang before he's not exactly an overnight sensation because he had been doing 50 or more videos before that one really clicked. Diba? So, people think overnight sensation siya. No, he's been working on his videos continuously.
Oo.
Diba? Baka hindi mo lang type yung ginagawa niya or something like that, yung humor niya. But bottom line, he's been working at it.
Oo.
So, at everything that you do, you gotta keep working at it. That's what we always tell them.
I like that.
Work on your craft. Work on, don't look at the numbers muna because you will be discouraged. You will be discouraged talaga. Because, ayan nga.
Ang sakit
exactly.
Sakit
the dreaded A word, algorithm.
Yes, the algorithm. Oo. Ang sakit pag talaga nagtrabaho ka tapos noon.
Exactly.
Oo. Pero do you find quality content now, especially with the influx and the surge of creators?
So what we do is that as much as we reach out to content creators, we also get reached out to. People go email us because I'd like to be part of your network and stuff like that. We do try to discern. We do have a screening process then. Na parang if we see naman it's not there the quality yet, but we see the passion of what they're trying to do in their work, then we will, these are the people that we want to help. More than anything, because that's something you can't teach. Finding your passion talaga. And for me, content creation, that's what it boils down to. It starts there. That's what will fuel you to make tiyaga. Diba? To keep you for the long game.
Yes.
Diba? So without that, we just try to we pass or we try to see if talaga kung
okay siya, okay content niya.
Exactly.
So maraming nag-a-apply sa inyo to partner.
Marami din.
Okay.
But we discern. We
try to find.
Yeah.
Alam mo kagaya dito sa podcast, there are some people who request. Pero sa akin kasi I really review the content, especially when the content has a lot of mga sexual innuendos.
Yeah.
Pag gano'n nakita ko, immediately I shut it down. I don't entertain it because those content creators are trying to find a shortcut.
Yeah.
No, kasi
Sex sells.
And how algorithm figures out what is quality content is when it gets a lot of clicks.
Yes.
And then how you get a lot of clicks is usually by a thumbnail, by very provocative thumbnail, or a sexual title.
Na sometimes not pala related talaga to the actual content.
Pero ngayon ang dami na talagang sexual content. So because I'm thinking, I just had a baby, and then I'm thinking, look, if my work can't hold up when my daughter is old enough, and then she sees the content that we've put out, it doesn't really, it's not worth the effort.
Yes.
So, yung sometimes there are people who are requesting if they can be a guest here. I really do look at the content. I look at the content. Pero ngayon, sa sobrang dami na who wants the quick and easy fame, it's just really hard to... Minsan kasi natatago eh.
Yeah. Totoo.
Tatago nila yung mga medyo R-rated content nila. No? For you guys, na nakakuha na ba kayo ng creator na gano'n na biglang boom, hey wait, I didn't notice ang dami palang content nito na very explicit.
Hindi naman. Thankfully naman that we really screen. We do have a team that screens talaga. So we do have we do have a couple that are medyo on the risque side. We do give advice.
Yes.
Again, passion niya rin eh, di ba? We don't want to stifle their creativity at the same time, but we do give them advice such as you might not be able to monetize this. You might get flagged down by YouTube. So it's up to you how you want to proceed with that.
Or you might scare away the brands.
You might scare. Yun talaga. We tell them that's the number one thing that we tell them. We might not be able to market you.
Yes. Yun. So I guess it's a very interesting job.
Yeah,
no?
It is really. So it's. I won't lie to you. It is fun, but at the same time, it is also daunting because you hold a lot of the careers of creators in your hands. They're looking to you for help, advice, and all of that, and to help them grow. So but at the same time, as we make it a point to let them know that we are your partner in this. We'll go through this together. Kung nahirapan ka, we are here for you. So we do have a few content creators pa nga na personal advice na yung minsan hinihingi. Hindi ko na come over just to rant about yung buhay nila or the pressures of content creation and stuff like that. We're there. That's what we're there for naman talaga.
Ang galing, parang gusto ko tuloy mag-partner. No? We made a mistake before. When we started, yes, it was marketing. Well, hindi ko na idadamay si Lester. Ako na lang. I made a mistake before that. I got infatuated with the numbers. Okay. And then I had one time I was working, I was doing the branding, also the sales for the shirts. And then I realized, sandali lang, hindi naman tayo vlogger, hindi naman tayo professional YouTuber. Why am I chasing this number? And then I realized, just like in any other business, how you succeed is by building relationships.
There we go. Yes.
No? And by cultivating those relationships. Kasi if you don't have, if all you want are numbers, your channel's going to end up very ugly.
Yes. You will succumb to the latest trends na lang na ano.
Wala nang integrity, wala ka ng quality. Eh. Parang ako na lang, hahabulin mo na lang. I can't imagine a content creator chasing after 10 million. Grabe yun. Diba? Masisira ulo mo doon. Pagising mo na lang, ay, nako, 5 million to go. Grabe, diba? So it's just, for us, that's what, when we changed direction, actually last year, we were saying, we'll focus, let's not look at the numbers anymore. Let's just focus on building relationships.
Yes. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So ngayon, Richie, I have to ask, sobrang busy ng schedule mo. How do you find time to create your own content?
Usually I reserve at the very least one day, one day for the weekend for content creation, whether it's editing or an event.
Very regular yung posting mo, ah.
Yeah. Thankfully, I've been able to medyo nakabangko. I'm supposed to post today, so as soon as we're done with this, takbo na ako to edit.
Post ka na.
But there's usually one day, like a Saturday, I'll attend an event.
Yes.
And I'm editing.
Okay.
But if not, talagang magpupuyat ako just to edit. At the same time, I do have a couple of material that nakabangko for a rainy day. But at the same time, ayoko rin masyado gamitin. Kasi medyo luma na. But it's just really scheduling talaga. Konting puyat.
Yes.
Konting puyat, but at the same time kasi it doesn't feel like work. when I'm editing, I feel I'm not very good at editing. I don't wanna but I'm not very good yet at editing. But at the same time, there's something therapeutic and calming about it.
Yes, sir. That's true.
Yeah, when I'm viewing my own work,
your content.
there's something that I really enjoy about doing it. So that's where I find the energy to do it.
Alam mo ako sa editing, hirap na hirap ako kaya dyan si Lester. Kaya dyan si Lester Alam
Sana
mo,
nga may Lester din ako.
Oo, ang hirap. Ito si Lester, talagang a gem, no? Talagang I was very lucky that I met Lester. Dahil ito nga, I'm not sure who the guest was. Kinikwento ko na si Lester at a young age. Sandali lang, baka ma-pirate to. Sandali Ito si Lester at a young age. With his height, no? For the memory keepers and the subscribers, the future subscribers, kung makita niyo po to si Lester, ang height niya to nasa 6'2". On a bad day, pag nakaupo siya the whole day, nakukuba siya 6'2", pero tingin ko nasa 6'3" to So when he was young, walang hilig sa sports, no? Oo, editing na.
Sayang if I had your height.
Oo. Hindi, pero okay.
Sabi ko, bigyan ko siya ng taba, bigyan niya akong weight. Bigyan niya akong height.
Oo. Pero ang galing mag-edit na ito ni Lester. And the one thing that I like about the guys under our team is that I don't have to worry about them pag may bakanteng oras. I hope I get a little credit, pero I've instilled in them that when you have free time, you have to better yourself. So minsan nakikita ko sila, nag-aaral talaga sila. They try to find out what's the current technology out there. Tapos papabilin na sa akin yan.
Yun pala.
Nagsishopping
pala. Pero yun nga, at least thank you for breaking it down din. For content creators, yung mga tricks of the trade, yung sinasabi mo parang nagbabangko ka, you save up. What that means is that you save up the content, the videos that you shot before. Tapos you're able to upload it, no?
Yeah. Naka-ready na yan in
Naka-ready
case.
na. Ano ba yung for the non-content creators? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng upload? Ano ba yung mga binabangko na videos? Can you just delve on it just a little bit? Kasi marami nanonood na sa comments wondering paano po ba maging YouTuber? So ano ba yung upload? Ano ba yung mga binabangkong videos?
Okay. Well, this is material that I've already shot previously and I've already edited. Ready na siya actually talaga for when you upload, naka-ready na siya sa YouTube channel mo. It's in your video list, but it's not yet published.
Okay.
It's not yet published. So naka-ready na siya basically. All I have to do is just press one button and published na siya.
Published na. Pag for the non-content creators, pag hindi nyo po pinublish, hindi siya viewable by other channels.
Naka-private siya.
Naka-private lang. So yung may-ari lang ng channel ang makaka-view. So what Richie is saying is that on rainy days na hindi po umuulan talaga ha. On the days that he's busy, may naka-ready ng videos. Just in case hindi siya makashoot, all he has to do is publish it and then may ready na. Bakit po ba importante, Richie? Why is it so important that you upload consistently?
Well, what happens there is that your put it this way, you have a certain number of subscribers who really enjoy your video, no? So they will once you ako kasi I announce it, new video every Wednesday. Okay, so I'm hoping there's a group of people that every Wednesday are waiting for my video.
Yes.
So put it this way, let's say Game of Thrones is shown every Monday here in the Philippines, diba? So abangan mo 'yon. Next you watch it on Monday. The next Monday hindi nag-show. So you're like, ay, sige, I'll wait for it next Monday. The following Monday comes, it doesn't show for some reason. Manonood ka na lang but you're gonna switch the channel and look for something else. For YouTube, your channel, that is sort of like how it works as well. Okay, si Pickiest Eater hindi lumabas this week. So, ano bang meron doon? Baka iba na lang ang hanapin. They will find a better, as painful as to say, maybe a better one, mas gwapo, mas bata. And they would like that.
Alam ko yung pinagdadaanan mo. Anyway.
Ang daming security, di ba?
Alam ko yan. Okay.
And and become interested with someone else,
Yes.
another channel,
Oo.
and they might lose interest in yours by the time that you publish your new video. Parang baka they don't have the same level of anticipation na rin, diba?
Yes.
So that's why we always try to impart with content creators that consistency is key.
That's true.
The more content that you churn out, the bigger your chances to be discovered.
That's
The
true.
bigger your chances to come into someone's main page,
Mhm,
homepage,
mhm.
diba? Or to be if you click on a food video,
Yes.
to be in the recommended list because
Oo.
it's something similar.
Yes.
Diba? So the more you churn out at a consistent rate.
Oo.
I used to do 2 until I went on a vacation.
Mhm.
So 1 week hindi ako nakapag-edit. So I stopped because mauubos yung bangko ko.
Oo.
So I brought it back again to 1. So maybe pag nakabuelo ako ulit, I'll go back to 2.
Okay. And when you upload consistently, I think nagiging habit forming na for
There we go.
the viewers,
Yes,
no?
exactly. So I'll
Oo.
know to tune in on this day na I'll expect a video at this time. Na YouTube now has features such as you can make a premiere. You can make a premiere, meaning nandun na yung thumbnail dun sa the video list. So okay, so I know that Pickiest Eater has a video coming out on Wednesday 8 a.m. nakalagay. The thumbnail is there. 1 hour before, all your subscribers na may notification will get a notification. Premiering in 1 hour. Pickiest Eater's new video. 30 minutes later. So there are a lot of options that YouTube has installed for their subscribers, for the content creators,
Yes.
to help you reach your subscribers and help advertise your material.
Okay. So, hindi ko alam yun, Lester. Lester, ngayon ko lang nalaman yun. Bakit wala tayo atang gano'n? Wala ata tayo.
Sorry, Lester.
Wala ata tayo gano'n. Check natin mamaya. Okay. So, Richie, I just have to ask.
Sure.
What's the goal of your channel?
Well, ako really, I just want to, I look no further than just really, I want to be able to share my, what I call gastronomic experiences with the people. I like as much as possible for it to be positive.
Yes.
Even if I did show the worst, but I showed it in a light na it's, try mo pa rin.
Yes.
I never tell people, I don't think I've ever told someone not to try something. I always encourage them to try it for yourself, whether nagustuhan ko o hindi. Said, ako hindi, because taste is subjective. More, the most important thing that you should know is taste is subjective.
Yes.
I don't eat something like isaw.
Oo.
But so many people make line up just for isaw and stuff like that, diba? And another thing also that I want to do is I want to be able to create a medium that and my family can look back on, where we can see our memories. I'm starting to do more family vlogging now. With my daughter's already turning 8, and she is so madaldal. She is really, she's a character talaga. So she is perfect for YouTube. So I'm delving into that na rin. So,
I like it.
yeah.
I like it. It really confirms my tama yung sometimes kasi when I look at content, I'm not sure will his values jive with our values, and with your answer right now it just confirms my when I saw your channel, when I saw your family, and how you handled a very negative perception of that restaurant. It really shows yung positivity mo, no? And the positivity of the channel, it really transcends.
Thank you.
So I hope there will be more channels like that. But did you ever get infatuated with numbers ba? Na kasi ang problem sa YouTube, if you don't have 4,000 watch hours ba, or 1,000 subscribers?
4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers.
Oo. Kasi yung si Lester was telling me that when I'm not sure if he started a YouTube channel, pero when he started, or when you were interested in it, he was in it for the passion of making videos. Ngayon, and so many people jump in for AdSense. No, so was there any point in the timeline of your channel where you were thinking, okay, I want 10,000. Kailangan makuha ko ng 10,000 by the end of this year?
Not really. I
Not
mean,
really.
Of course, I was happy when I finally hit 1,000 because I don't have truthfully I don't have so much yet.
Yes.
I hit 1,000 siguro in I think that was in April or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah.
But what I can say I was very enthusiastic about was that since then the trend of the growth of the channel has gone up. Has gone up naman. From I started with 500 August of 2018. I had roughly around 500, and then I hit 500. I think I hit 1,000 at around. I'm not if I can't remember correctly if it was like April.
Okay.
So after that, I hit 1,000 na. From April to today, I'm already at almost 1.5. So it became exponentially faster in 3 months. 500 na kaagad. So I can see naman the uptick that it's getting there. But I would just say that even if I still had 500, I would still be doing it anyway. And I think to paraphrase Ellen, no, I just might always just say vlog like no one's watching. Like,
I like that. Pwede yun. Pwede kong gawing t-shirt yun. But I won't. I'm just kidding. I won't give vlog like
vlog like no one's watching. I just keep whether magbukhang gago ako or no one's watching or anything. Bottom line is I'm creating material that I'm happy with, that I want to put out there, that I can look back on. And
you're very consistent though. I saw your numbers. Nasa 180 plus uploads ka na.
Yeah. What happened there kasi was that what really started. I started actually in 2015 talaga to become serious with YouTube.
Oy, same.
2015. However, well, what happened in 2015 was I partnered with a friend of mine.
Okay.
One of my best friend who just left a company to start his own production house.
Okay.
And what happened was that he didn't have a demo reel.
Okay.
So he asked me for help with clients.
All right.
So I said, okay, can I see your demo reel? He goes, that's my problem. All my work is done with this company, which I'm no longer associated with. So I need to create my own demo reel.
He doesn't have the rights.
He didn't have the rights.
Okay.
So I said, okay, well, I have an idea. I've always been wanting to do webisodes for my blog.
Okay.
Why don't we team up together? And all the material that we use for this, you can use for your demo reel. So he said, okay. So we did 2 episodes.
Okay.
And immediately after we aired the first episode, he got contacted by I introduced a friend of mine who works in Vikings. Said, ang ganda ng video, sino gumawa nun? I said, my friend from Movo Productions. Then sabi niya, can you introduce me? From there, they started working together. He built his reel. And medyo na busy na siya, nakalimutan na niya ako. But we were able to create a number of material naman for that. But what happened was that a producer from the United States, he's a Filipino that grew up in the States, saw my work.
Okay.
Because my former boss was film director Eric Matt. So I showed it to him, and actually, trivia, si Direk Eric was one of the persons who really got me into food shows.
Okay.
I used to hate watching food shows because it would make me hungry. He's making me watch all these shows from the States na hindi ko naman makakain dito, di ba? So nagugutom lang ako. But he made me watch mga Hell's Kitchen and stuff like that with Gordon Ramsay. And I really enjoyed it. He made me watch his idol, that was Anthony Bourdain. He made me watch these shows, and I really enjoyed it. So I found a love for food shows because of him.
Okay.
Because of him. And so what happened was that when I sent him the material privately, and I go, Direk, please let me know what you think about it.
This is Eric Matty.
This is Eric Matty.
Okay.
A day later, he didn't answer. So I said, baka pangit, baka he thinks it's crappy. What happened was that the next thing you know, the next day, I get a notification on Facebook. Eric Matty mentioned you. And then he was like, I'm so proud of this guy. This is great. Easy viewing. I would love to see more of this. Sana we have more, blah, blah, blah. And stuff like that. Galing. It was one of the biggest compliments I could get.
Yeah.
So
So he shared it. Hindi siya nag-reply pero
Hindi siya
shared
nag-reply, but
niya,
he
which is
shared it.
better.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So after he shared it, one of his contacts who was a producer in the US, a Filipino producer living in the US, saw it. And he viewed it and he reached out to me.
Yeah.
And this guy is legit. I looked at his IMDb. I looked at him. He gave me everything. He worked in his most recent one, I believe, was Jersey Shore with MTV. He did the remake of that.
Okay. Yeah.
So this guy was the real deal.
Yeah.
He emailed me and said, I'd like to work with you. I would like to help you produce this show for broadcast.
Okay.
Hindi 2015, so hindi pa uso yung YouTube talaga. Becoming a YouTube star or something like that, diba?
Yeah.
So he said, let's do this for regional network. Something like AFC or TLC or something like that.
For Asia.
For around Asia. So I was like, wow, that's my dream.
Yeah.
So for roughly around a year, we had a back and forth. He flew here, we met, and he gave us pointers on how to develop it for network. But what happened was that he finally pitched it to Singapore.
Okay.
AFC nga, and he was trying to find a channel for it. And they did, from what I remember, they did like the idea. They did like the concept. However, me being an unproven and unknown person, they wanted to make sure that we could bring in bigger sponsors first and stuff like that. So there are a lot of red tape going in there. So
there's a lot of factors. They did not want to gamble.
They didn't want to gamble on an unknown.
Yeah,
and I think what really flattered me also was that my producer didn't want to change me either. Because he was saying that, no, the Pickiest Eater is you. So we're keeping you. If it means that it's not gonna push through, then it won't push through. But I don't want to do this with anyone else. So I really appreciate it.
Okay, I'd love to work with people like that.
Yeah,
no?
he's a good guy. He's a great guy.
Yeah. Kasi dati, I mean, advertising and entertainment is changing.
Yes.
Dati kasi kailangan you have to have such known people, mga either who have come out on TV or on film. Ngayon hindi na. People are looking for fresh faces.
Exactly. But as early as 2015,
sayang lang yung timing lang, no?
Actually.
Timing lang. If it came out now, for sure yun.
Yeah. So when you do have time, you check that out, that episode that we made. It's beautifully produced, and the effects, exactly what you're saying. I think it encapsulates everything that I am as a blogger and my personality perfectly. So it's there on my if you don't mind.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sige, Mr. Universe.
Yes, Mr. Universe.
Dun sa playlist ko na lang na playlist nila kasi medyo mahaba siya. Really quick lang, you'll see that one, Pickiest Eater, the web series.
Which row? Yeah. Okay.
That one. And then this is the first episode, and that was seen by a US producer, and it got some attention.
Okay.
This is the one that Eric Mati said na.
Yeah, thank you for the audio. Yeah. Okay, for the memory keepers, we're watching the. This was 2015, huh?
2015.
Okay.
Really finicky with what he eats. I always thought I would outgrow this phase, and hey, who knows? Maybe that day will come soon. But until then, these are the true adventures of the pickiest eater in the world.
Nice, Ganda ng production,
Galing. So, as you go along, may mga effects that invokes my humor that I like to.
That is perhaps one of the best in the country. Help catapult B&B as one of Metro Manila's most popular.
Unfortunately, nagsara na yung restaurant.
Yeah.
Pero they had really amazing burgers.
And that's how business is naman talaga.
Unfortunately.
Sobrang cutthroat, especially in the food industry.
The relaxed, laid-back atmosphere of the new
Ito intro lang to, so wala pa ako masyado.
being the ideal hangout at any time of
I want to absorb all of it.
I was there for the burgers, which is easily among the most creative in the Philippines today. Burger and Brewski's Burgers features
Oy, alam ko to. I know this place.
but never loses the manliness of the good old fashioned burger. But before I could get my hands on a Burger and Brewski's burger, I couldn't pass up trying some of the items on the menu's starting line. I began with a Cuban miso, a grilled sweet corn on the cob.
I'm sorry, saan nga tong restaurant na to?
This was in Estancia, but they had a
Galing
There was one in Burgos Circle.
I saw that. Yun nga, I was gonna say sa may Forbes Town.
Yeah, that one.
Without my love for bacon. So it was almost as if the Almighty himself commanded me to try the bacon chicharron.
Bacon wow.
Yeah.
One of the popular appetizers here at B&B is the bacon chicharron.
Oo. Talagang triple bypass ata yan. Oo.
2015, so medyo mas bata tayo ng konti.
Di naman. There's no significant difference. Pakisegundahan mo Lester, di ba? Totoo naman. Yes. Oh.
Thank you, Lester. Much appreciated.
Tahimik, wala sinabi.
Okay, yeah, I did have. That was good.
Alam mo, you're a natural in front of the camera.
Thank you.
Oo.
Pakapalan lang ng mukha.
Talagang galing eh. Galing. Kasi it's your passion. Talagang
Yeah,
it comes out.
I've always been someone who likes to make people laugh.
Ah.
So when kami lang in the family, I'm known as a joker in school. At work, I'm known as the basta si Richie, kalokohan yan.
Life of the party. Oh,
There we go.
Yeah.
They flipped it over, it cut a hole through the middle, and
Do you watch Breaking Bad by chance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then after this one, there's a they have a burger kasi called the Hector Salamanca burger.
Okay.
The guy in the wheelchair, di ba? So I challenged my this one.
Yeah, okay.
I challenged the artist.
Salamanca burger.
Yeah.
Inspired by Tuco's feisty uncle on Breaking Bad.
That's all CG.
Talaga?
That was all CG.
Talaga?
He put me in I wasn't wearing a robe or anything like that. He put me in a robe, he made me kalbo.
Galing.
All he did was said, okay, do the actions and ako na bahala with the rest.
Galing.
It was time to call the nurse.
Wow. Grabe. Marami ata na hospital dito sa restaurant na to.
May mac and cheese pa dun sa loob.
Oo, grabe.
Pero yeah, that's not even their biggest burger.
Wow.
So they have you'll see.
Honey sriracha bacon. But as it turns out, Burger and Brewskis had other plans for me. Burger and Brewskis felt for me, they needed to call the ER.
Wow.
Times 2 lahat.
Wow.
I needed to see how this behemoth
Grabe to.
Chef Mark to let me into the kitchen. I'm here now at the kitchen of Burger and Brewskis with Chef Mark, the man behind the insanity, and he's gonna show me how the call the ER is made.
Grabe.
All right, first step, we put in
Sila
our
uli, di ba? I mean, to create a burger like that, no? Must have a wild imagination. And
then we put in our lettuce.
Richie, okay lang to? We can show this?
yeah.
Oo.
Where the lettuce is shredded as compared to other burger joints.
Yeah.
It's quite different. Then now we put in our patty. Some cheese sauce. B&B cheese sauce.
Sadly, I was at least 20 pounds lighter yata or something.
Our first mac.
Taba na ako sa lagay na yan, I thought.
I think after you eat this kind of sandwich, anyone will gain a few pounds eh.
Exactly. So I'm looking at myself then. Back then I was trying to remember. I was like, oh my God, I'm so fat. Then I'm looking at myself now and I'm thinking to myself, I wish I was that.
Yun nga, sabi nila, you really have to appreciate your body at the current time. Eh. You'll never know how you look in 10 years.
Exactly.
Pero grabe tong sandwich na to.
Yeah.
Were you able to eat this?
Yeah, I honestly, I got 2 or 3 bites.
Pero how do you eat it when it's already a tower?
Yan na nga. That's what I had a problem. So I had to fork and knife it na lang and it looked like a burger salad na there.
Magnitude would be a challenge of a lifetime.
Yeah, so more effects dito.
Donnie Alvina, who also happens to be an MMA referee,
Since he was a referee, we decided to put a wrestling effect to him.
Are you ready?
Galing. Talaga may production value.
Okay, you're gonna have to slice it because there's no way.
You can put it in your mouth.
Because the burger's almost as tall as me.
You have to work it. Work it.
Yes, coach. Enjoy.
Watch the elbows, Richie. Watch the elbows.
Ang hirap nga. Grabe.
Everything topples over eh.
Easy, right?
Oo.
Yeah. So I basically got everything, scrunched it up,
Oo.
jammed it into my mouth na lang.
Wala lang ba sa timing yung restaurant? Because there's a healthy craze now eh.
Yeah.
No? Baka wala lang.
The food was excellent. I really love the burgers.
Oo.
But yun nga, parang yun na nangyari. Ang dami natakot. Ang dami siguro natakot.
Oo, diba? Lahat ng mga wife, you're not eating that. Diba?
Yeah.
The top of the patty had this amazing.
So yun, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I would say that whenever people ask me about my blog, this is what perfectly encapsulates it talaga. I think that this is a personification of who I am. I like to make people laugh. I like to show them sinful food.
Yes. Alam mo, I do appreciate the production value. I do appreciate how everything was structured and put together. But I'll be honest, Richie, it's your personality that sells it.
Thank you.
It's very disarming, no, na parang you're someone that I would really approach in the restaurant and say, "Hey, what did you order? Is okay ba talaga siya?"
Thank you.
'Di ba? Hindi yung no offense to your friend, pero I wouldn't approach oo, 'di ba? Para sir, masarap ba yung burger na inorder mo? Nakakatakot eh. Pero kahit I think that's the secret to the success of your channel, na your personality really transcends no matter what the restaurant or the dish or how bad the service is. You're able to explain to us na okay, this is how it is.
Yeah.
Very good point kanina, as you said. Guys, you're ordering something for 95 pesos. You have to have realistic expectations. Okay.
I think it's just like what you said, being fair. Because for, let's say, no matter how unsatisfied you are with a restaurant, you try to also put into your mind that these are people trying to earn an honest living also.
That's
diba?
true.
So
That's true.
if you can give a little leeway, if you can talk to them, iba na talaga kung may attitude na or something like that. But thankfully naman, if in my experience, if I've had an unpleasant experience, I've been able to talk to the owner or the manager civilly. And I've given my 2 cents on how they can improve. Because if you're just gonna rant like on Facebook, pangit yung ganun. If you just doing it, nothing really constructive comes from it.
That's true.
Diba? And in one day you might have a business. You don't want someone doing that to you either.
Wow. Memory keepers, please listen to that. No, we should take you from that. Kasi minsan I'll be guilty. I'm one of the guilty parties. Minsan if I go to a restaurant, I just don't say anything.
Yeah.
I won't go on social media, pero I just won't come back anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
No?
Yeah.
So
that's fair enough.
yeah, pero you're right. You should tell them. You should also inform them because we don't know what's happening behind the scenes.
Exactly.
Diba? Baka mamaya yung chef sa loob, kaka-resign lang pala. No? So, or at least give them feedback na constructive. That will help. Totoo yun.
Many times when I started, magrarant ako, no? Tagal ng sometimes pa nga, I've had times when I said something that I didn't realize came off as disparaging. And sabi ko, it was just simple. The beef was a little tougher than I wanted.
Yeah.
I would have liked, but it was it tasted well. It tasted good. It was beautiful seasoned and cooked. It was still delicious. The restaurant messaged me and said, "Sir, we are so sorry for your experience. If you would like to come back, we will assure you." So I wrote them, "You have nothing to be sorry for. I just said, I just gave my opinion how you can be improved, and I just do me a favor na lang and take in the feedback, but you don't need to you don't need to make it up to me naman. But it just shows naman yung hospitality nila, how they were trained. No?
You're a very nice guy. Yung mga iba dyan, babalik na, ang daming kasama yung buong barkada. Asan na yung free? Asan na yung free ice cream, free dessert, free food?
No, I don't want to lie, being a vlogger and blogger, we do get those types, we do get invites, but it took me a while.
Yes.
It honestly took me a while before I accepted my very first invitation, mainly because I was worried that I would have to give good reviews when I was not pleased with it.
Yes.
In fact, funny story nga is that my boss, he's in showbiz.
Okay.
He's the son of Mother Lily.
Okay.
He had a partnership with an actor for a restaurant.
Okay.
And then I didn't know what was happening. He just called me over and said, punta ka dito at 7 p.m. Ganyan. So, okay. He normally calls for meetings anyway, diba?
Yes.
And he goes, okay, meet me dito sa restaurant. So, I knew he was putting up the restaurant, so I didn't realize that we would be doing a food tasting.
Okay.
So I sat down. Then he started introducing me to all his friends. Oh, this is yung yung assistant ko si Richie, ganyan. Food vlogger yan. Ganyan. Papatikim ko sa kanya ngayon. Ganyan. So madami kami, di ba?
Okay. You weren't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that, but in front of me there was a blank seat.
Okay.
So he sat down beside me here, and then other people, the other guests. That was the one in front of me, directly in front of me was blank. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Ding Dong Dantes comes and sits right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, "Oh, Dong, this is si Richie. Again, he's a food vlogger I was telling you about. Si Ding Dong, yung partner ko dito. Gusto niya malaman anong feedback mo." And the problem was, being a picky eater, there was like half the things there that I really kind of don't eat. So I was like, but I warned him in advance. I goes, I naman na I'm sorry, sir, I don't eat this so much. So I wouldn't be good at giving you feedback.
Okay.
I don't eat, because it was a lot were sushis. I don't eat sushi.
Yeah.
A lot were sashimi. I don't eat sashimi and stuff like that. So I'm not very adept at that because I really don't enjoy it.
Okay.
And thankfully naman, I don't know if you've met Ding Dong Dantes person.
No,
He's one of the
no.
nicest guys who, at least when I met him, he was one of the nicest guys at So he was very gracious and like, kainin mo yung gusto mo, eat what you enjoy, and let me know your feedback of what you like.
Okay.
But
So
the pressure, na to being in front of Ding Dong Dantes mismo, not just Ding Dong Dantes,
but the owner.
Ding Dong Dantes, the owner.
That's where
the pressure came from.
Oo. Well, I understand. I can see it. Siyempre naman, di ba, pag yung owner na nasa harap mo, and then you can tell, hindi mo naman masasabi, magsara na po kayo, wala akong nagustuhan. Di ba?
Exactly.
Di ba?
And then medyo exotic pa yung dishes. But in fairness, the food was good.
Well, knowing your personality, I'm sure even at certain points that siguro certain dishes needed some kind of improvement. I'm sure you were very gracious about it. You were the way you explained it.
Yeah. What was good about him was that he seemed more eager to know about what I didn't like rather than what I did like.
That's a good boss.
That's a good boss. He was really good because the chef naman, I forgot the name, was a friend of his also na he trusts naman na magaling to. I trust. He wasn't a very naman hands-on and asserting himself. He goes, I'm investing in this. The chef. I'm investing in the chef for a reason. I trust him. I trust his taste. But for me, I'd like to know where else can we improve? I know itong dish na to, greatest hits na yan eh. Laging panalo yan eh. Diba? But I want to know what he does that's not up to par, that maybe we can get it up to par with the other dishes. So
okay,
it was a good experience for me also.
Okay, for the memory keepers, people who want to start a channel, Richie's been he's put in the work, no, and that's why he's been able to put up he has this reputation now that people really defer to him and really ask him when there's something that he likes or he doesn't like. Okay, so Richie, it's been what, an hour and a half na ba? Or close to 2 hours?
Para 20 minutes lang.
Para 20 minutes lang. So Richie, if ang questions kasi na nakukuha namin, how do you start a channel? For you, a lot of people, medyo friendly yung area ng food. Unlike travel vlogs na sobrang expensive, ang dami mo kailangan bilhin ng camera, pag wala kang drone shots, hindi nagugustuhan. So for food, it's a friendlier arena.
It is.
No? So what would you suggest in closing lang, what would you suggest to the YouTubers or startup content creators or people who want to be a YouTuber pero more on food? Kasi ngayon kung hindi makeup, gaming, ano pa ba, travel vlogs, I think there should be more people who review food. Kasi
I agree.
Kasi we really look it up eh. Ako chinecheck ko eh. Kasi minsan ayaw mo gumastos, di ba? So what would be your advice in closing lang? What would be your advice to the starting channels?
I would say number one is when it comes to equipment, don't worry so much about what equipment you use. I would say, because if you look at my channel, for a good part of that, I would just use my phone cam, and which is perfectly fine. You just need to make sure that you have nice lighting, your audio is clear. Those in anything that you shoot, just always make sure that is paramount. Clear video and clear audio. Use what you have, whether it's your laptop, kung ano man yung laptop na gamit mo or computer. Some of my initial videos I started with Windows Movie Maker of all things, and from there I just graduated na lang to editing on my iPad, and then finally I settled down on Final Cut. But if you're using an app on your phone, that is perfectly fine. Remember that YouTubers aren't expected to be master filmmakers. This is not expected to be broadcast quality. In fact, in YouTube, sometimes the more raw, the more authentic looking material, that's putting it nicely, is what are drawn to people, because the highly produced ones, sometimes people who look for highly produced shows might go to HBO or Netflix or something like that. So don't be ashamed to use what you have. And and again, this encompasses not just food, but I always say always start with finding your passion, really, whether it be food, makeup, or travel or whatever. But if like me in food, I would say anything that you can do, whether it's at home, if you don't have, if you're saying wala akong budget, pwede ka bumili ng Lucky Me. Bili ka ng 3 different types of Lucky Me, try mo, do a taste test. Content pa rin yun, material pa rin yun. People might want to watch that. Any mundane things like that, it's just a matter of how you present it to the people. That will make it entertaining. So right now, I would say I graduated. If you don't mind, I'll just show you. I graduated na to...
What's this? Nako, mukhang exciting to. Oy. Lester, do you see this?
If you're a vlogger, for me, the best camera that I love, for me, the best camera that you should use is this.
What is this?
This is the DJI Osmo Pocket.
Ah,
Na may gimbal na rin. And what the beauty of it is, it shoots up to 4K already. And
what?
Yeah.
Kaya pala yung mga video mo,
automatic
na motion lapse.
Yes. Although yung motion lapse nun, shot in cam. Wala nang no need na for post-production. Even the mga slow-mo, yung mga sa buhos, the ramen, all of that is already shot in cam. I don't need to adjust it in post-production. And may gimbal na, so kahit pa paano, steady na yung movements. Yeah. Everything in this. So, it fits right in my pocket talaga. Literally. Hence the name. So, may screen din yan. I know I'm not selling it, but
pero how much will that set you back?
This was I got it, I believe, at 23, but I got a discount at 21 because of pre-booking reservation. And then yun. So if you're worried about what it looks like, may screen naman dito, diba?
Galing.
So you can see yourself, and then if you want to shoot yourself, you just need to
Wow, grabe, sold ako ito yung ginagamit ni Joe Serrano, no? Ito ba?
Diba? I think Action si Joe yata.
Action. Okay.
And so, or GoPro. I'm not sure. And then, what's nice about may face tracking din siya. So, pag sinusundan ako ng camera.
Okay, sorry. What do you call this? Anong product name na to?
This is the DJI Osmo Pocket.
Okay. Kasi medyo luma yung binili natin, no? Medyo matagal na yun. Yung Osmo natin is for the phone.
For the phone, yeah. So, prior to that, I was debating whether to buy one of those. I ended up buying something cheap, and I found it cumbersome.
Yes.
I'm shooting, and all of a sudden, tatawag misis ko or something. Babe, mamaya na.
Totoo yun.
So, when this came out, immediately nakita ko, sabi ko, wow, this I need to get.
Okay, yan.
But yeah, really, it's a big help dito sa going to out of town or something.
Yeah,
they're bringing their DSLRs and stuff like that.
Just something that small.
My next investment will be the adapter for audio, where you can put a mic.
So ano siya, SD card?
SD card lang, mini SD lang siya dito.
Okay.
So,
Ay, parang gusto ko yan.
So I got this. Meron dyan sa Beyond the Box. Baka yung Beyond the Box. That's where I bought it. So.
Oo, pero pag kinuha ko yan, Lester, ako gagamit. Gagamitin ko yan sa baby once we travel.
Yeah, perfect.
Oo,
Pwede,
diba?
pwede.
Alright. So Richie, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was very, I like it. I like it when I always learn something in an episode. How long have you been, ayoko kasi itigil pero hindi na natin kaya i-edit to eh. Uusok na naman yung camera natin eh dahil apat na yung camera eh.
Nasa 1 hour and 34 minutes.
1 hour and 34. Okay.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes. So, Richie, yung bag mo, iwan mo muna mamaya. Sama mo yung camera. Pero it's very nice. Alright. So, Richie, thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. I learned a lot. We learned a lot, especially when it comes to content creation and how to juggle it when you have full-time work and what it really means to have quality content. I hope we can have coffee sometime.
Absolutely.
Para we can talk about I'm kind of interested in the MCN. Hindi ko lang masyadong maintindihan pa. Pero siguro we can discuss that.
Sure.
So thank you very much for
You're welcome.
coming. Thank you very much for sharing. The sharing part was amazing. So ito na yung spiel namin ni Lester. Ibabato ko na sa kanya behind the back. Parang itim mo na naman sa screen, no?
Oo nga. Nawawala ako eh.
Parang itim mo na naman. As I said, for the memory keepers, hindi naman po ganyan ang complexion ni Lester. Wag niyo naman magko-comment na naman kayo itim-itim ni Lester. Hindi siya maitim. Okay.
Iyan naman na black balance. Hindi na uso white balance.
Ayan. Hindi ko nga maintindihan. So, Lester, please take us home.
Okay, let's go home, memory keepers.
Okay, so please, let's end it.
Okay, so guys, thank you for watching our Spill the Beans podcast. And Richie, thank you for coming here in
Thank
our
you,
Spill
brother.
the Beans. Yun lang.
Yun lang, nakalimutan niya. So,
I hope marami kayong natutunan sa episodes na to. Sa episode na to. And I hope na, of course, mag-subscribe pala kayo sa channel ni Richie kung nagustuhan nyo yung episode na to.
Hindi, mag-subscribe kayo. No choice kayo, ha?
Yes,
Ay, nagustuhan nyo o
yes.
hindi, i-subscribe nyo. Sa amin rin, please, mag-subscribe na rin kayo. Okay, so everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you, Lester. Thank you, Richie. Thank you for an amazing episode.
Thank you.
So, we'll see you guys on the next Spill the Beans.
Yes.
Bye!
Bye.